What's good, YouTube? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy, 8BallVJ. And today I'm out with a new series called 8Ball Storytime. Now, from time to time, I'm going to upload some story times about my life, man. And what you see here today is just some Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker gameplay. But we ain't here for the gameplay. We here for the story time. Now, as you read the title correctly, yes, the story about the first time I got played. Now, man, I wanted to talk about something else, but I feel like we should start off with a bang, start off strong. So anyways, we're going to turn the clock all the way back to 2011, man. So, it's the 8th grade, right? And back then as a kid, I wasn't really, I could say, the most popular. I wasn't no loser, or at least I didn't feel like it. But I was just, doing my own thing, It's 8th grade, just chilling, basically. Like, back then, I was just one of them real chill, don't say too much or anything type of dudes, man. That's what I was, like 13 at the time. So, like, basically, one day, I just got off of football practice. And actually, you know what? I'm going to start off before that. So, basically, I just, all right, it's 13. Like, around that time, I was like, you know what, man, it's time. It's about that time, man. It's cuffing season. It's the fall time. I'm like, man, I know I was probably too young to be doing all this other. You know what I'm trying to say, man. But trying to keep this PG. But man, I was like, man, these females looking fine, man. I'm gonna have to get one for myself, like get a girl, It was back then, 13, man. Like, when I was younger than that, I wasn't really looking to anything like that. But I did have my eye on a few females. But now back then, that's when I was just like, you know what? It's time. I feel like it's time, man. I feel like I'm matured enough where I ain't doing nothing crazy, so I just had my eye on a few females back then. And I had my eye on one of them. But I ain't tell nobody. Because back then, I ain't tell nobody. You tell somebody something, the whole school know. And that's not what I wanted to do, Like, even my closest friend, I told him a few things, but I ain't tell him that. And I knew he would never tell nobody, and he didn't. But, alright, how can I put this? For this, we're gonna just call this girl K. Ain't nothing, nowhere close to her actual name, so nobody get no speculation. But anyways, so I had my eye on K for a cool minute, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her. Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to her. But back then, I was a little nervous and all that. I ain't make no move. But I wasn't really thinking about it heavy. Like, oh man, I'm going to sleep. I can't sleep at night type of stuff. I just had my eye on there. I'm like, all right, yeah, she cute and all that. So one day we got out of football practice. One of my teammates, and by the way, he's kind of a jerk, an asshole, you can probably say. But anyways, he was like, but I'll get into that later. He was like, hey, you want to know? I'm going to tell you a secret. And I was like, what's up, bro? He was like, you know that K like you? I'm like, what? Like, what? Just imagine that. You young, you 13, and somebody told you that your crush liked you. And you mind blown. You just like, what? Like, me? Like, back then, I ain't think nothing to it, man. I was just like, Like the confidence and all that other kind of stuff, it wasn't there yet. So just imagine me, like kind of a nervous kid, not like super like, oh, I can't speak to nobody nervous, but you know, stuff like that. So I was like, ain't no way. And after he told me that, I was like, damn. Now it just got real. It hit me in a blur because I didn't expect it to happen that fast. I'm like, oh man, what do I say and all this other kind of stuff. So next day come on, and now I'm getting peer pressured. Everybody like, hey bro, you need to talk to K. And I'm like, man, just hold on a second, hold on. But in reality, I was just kind of like, shit, what do I say? Like, you know? But anyways, man, it was just crazy. Like, everybody, and then it got to the point where they all just like just kept on saying, they said it louder, and now everybody knows. And I'm just like, dang, man, I don't know what to do. Like, I'll do it, but damn, what do I say? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of those, like, what do I say? What do I do? And eventually, like, we started talking. I'm just like, all right, it's like cool. All right, it's cool. Like, so we started talking, and then like after that, it was just like, all right, dang, did I just become this super popular kid? Cause she was like one of the popular girls. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all can relate. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but she was one of them popular girls. I'm like, dang, did I just really do this? Like, I was feeling like the man back then. I was just like in shock, and I was just like, man, I'm going crazy. So, like, few days, like we just started talking and all that, you know. Like, it was weird, and then I don't know. I don't know if it was something I did or anything, but man, like after that we had like what was it, a fair? There was a fair going on. So this was around September, like in Orange County Fair in LA. But yeah, man, we had a field trip to the fair. And I'm like, man, what I gotta make a move. I gotta buy her some or something. Cause like I ain't know how none of this worked. It like I ain't know how none of this worked, man. It all hit me in the blur. So I'm like, man, I might have to buy her something. You know, sneak a little kiss in or something. I was just thinking a bunch of crazy things. Like y'all gotta remember, like I was like 13, bruh. I know a lot of people had different experiences when they 13. A lot of people gotta be having to like grow up super fast. A lot of people be treated different at 13 or got more responsibilities. But me at 13, I was like, you know, playing a game all day type of kid. Didn't really, just doing my own thing. So I ain't know what to do. But anyway, I ended up buying her stuff and all that stuff. And like throughout that whole little trip, I wasn't like weird, but I did react like kind of strange, because like she was sitting on my lap and all that other kind of stuff. But not like, hey, back then, hey, that's when that first started happening. So you can already imagine. I'm like, dang, like, why am I feeling like this, you know? So I'm just like, man, I'm just all mind blown off this. Now, after that day, like, I was like, man, I nailed it. Like everything I wanted to accomplish that day, I was like, dang, I went out there and I did it. So, anyways, man, guess about a week later, it's like I'm playing basketball. Cause like back then, man, if you ain't good at basketball, you ain't nobody picking you up. You ain't got no friends. Ain't nobody messing with you like that. And I ain't want to be that guy, you know? Like back then I wasn't like super like a basketball heavy type of dude, but like I had to like get good fast. So I was doing all I can. I had my own basketball court. I would practice every single day and all that. But anyways, how this relates to the story is I wanted to play basketball. I was going crazy. I was having a good little game. And then out of nowhere, like, okay, hold on. It's a close game. And recess finna be over. I think it's tied up. And then out of nowhere, she just ran on the court and just started hugging me. I'm like, wait, hold on. All right, I'm like, hey, wait after the game. Hold on. Like, she just wouldn't let go. I'm like, hey, it's a close game. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how, just imagine, like, I know nothing like that gonna happen today, but like back then I'm just like, hold on, like come on, you know what I'm talking about. You young and you so locked in the game. But I'm talking about just ran on the court and just started hugging me. I'm like, and then after that, and I'm just like, yo, get off me, like, let me finish. And she was visibly mad. And I'm just like, all right, fuck it, I'll deal with it later, like. So we ended up finishing the game. We ended up winning and all that other stuff. And shit, she wouldn't talk to me the rest of the day. I'm like, come on now. You this like what? You mad over one little thing? I know, like, and she like, I'm talking about she ain't talked to me for like a week. Didn't look at me, didn't say nothing to me. I'm just like, man, what is going on, bruh? Like, come on, bruh. What? So, anyways, man, like, I'm over here sad, like, cause, like, I'm sad. Like, you can just imagine, you just had like a cool, good little month of just happiness and all this other kind of stuff, and then that just happened. Over one little thing? I just said, wait after the game? Like, so I just was so mad. Like, I was writing letters and all this other kind of stuff. Like, but anyways, fast forward, we in class, right? And I sat in the front of the class because I don't know, like, guess the teacher just hated me. I didn't do nothing. I wasn't a bad kid or nothing. First day of class, sat me right in the front because I didn't know some little thing. Because, like, I went to a Catholic school and they had all their little stuff. I didn't know one little thing, so she just put me in the front. And I'm just like, man, whatever. But anyways, man, somebody slipped me a note. And then the note was from her. And she sat like way in the back. And I see her and her friend laughing and all that other stuff. And then I'm just like, what's so funny? I'm talking about she ain't speak to me in a long, long time. And then she just sent me a note. Now I looked at the note and I see all this crazy stuff. I forgot what it said. It was like, oh, I never liked you and all this other stuff. And just a bunch of mean shit, like a bunch of like crap. I'm just like, bro, like you can imagine. I was just devastated. I was hurt, man. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. I was just so mad about that time, bro. But anyways, like after that, I found out that I got set up. So basically, the dude, my teammate, right, that told me that she liked me, they set me up. They basically told her to go out with me to basically do that to me. like basically just destroy me. Like I was just like, why? Like I never had to answer. I never asked. I just was just like, why? Like, why did y'all do this to me? And I was like, I didn't deserve this, man. Back then, I didn't do nothing to nobody, man. Just that kid just trying to make some friends, have fun, enjoy his school experience and all that. But, like, I just never understood why I was treated like that. It didn't make sense. Like, she was so heartless. She never apologized, even to this day. Like, it was just crazy. Never apologized. And the thing about that is, like, after that, like, even after, like, we graduated and all that, like, I still seen her from time to time. Not like in what y'all think, but like just places, you know? Like, and she would act like nothing happened. I'm just like, I gotta put my fake smile on, act like everything cool. But dang, man, you don't forget stuff that happened like that. And not only just, I'm not just mad at her. I'm like, dude, man, I don't know how I could ever forgive dude for that, bruh. Like, that's crazy. Like, I felt like that whole little middle school was against me. I ain't do nothing, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. You gotta struggle before you come up. So that's basically the story about the first time I got played, man. If you enjoyed this video, or you thought this was entertaining, funny, or felt any type of way, make sure you comment down below what you thought, subscribe, and murder that like button for me, man. I'm 8BallVJ, and I'm out. Peace.